look it. What do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like G&G. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the issue, and take your friends and them, can and all, come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the chosen haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face with the snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like G&G. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the issue, and take your friends and them, can and all, come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the chosen haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face with the snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps,
Hey, looky. Good morning to you. It's your boy, Big Pheel Speaks. I'm in the building. This is the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. The show like none other, you better believe it. Listen, we in the building. Huh? Who in the building? Young Dreads, Good Money Gang. Good morning to you. Night Riders, the whole team. GMG, Southeast Slimmy he's in the building. Huh? Who else? Papa True Guns was goody like the mob, GMG. J-Man, listen. Good morning to you. J-Man, you better make sure you get your health in order. Good morning to you. J-Man, 1/3 of the HR team is in the building. Hopefully he's on good time of the day. Bab Wilson, good morning. GMG, Miss Piggy Lace, buenos dias to ye. You feel me? Miss A Block, huh? Another third of the HR team is in the building. You behaving yourself this morning, Miss A Block, huh? Shalom. Good morning to ye. Mr. Rich, what's goody like the mob? Peace to the Fizam, huh? Music for God, too. All you on the plane, listen, GMG. Get home safe. I know you had, a decent time because given what you went there for. Listen, have a wonderful time. Nisha Lachey. Hey, Nisha Lachey. How are you? Good morning to ye. Listen, glad to see you in the building, huh? Michelle Maybell. She's in the building this morning with me. Good morning, Michelle. How you doing? Tito Marie was goody like the mob. Oh, thank you, Tito Marie. Said this intro is uplifting, especially on a Monday, huh? Listen. Kathy, good morning to you, Kathy. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Cotton Candy, y'all know who it is. Good morning to you, Cotton Candy. Afro-Latina, she's in the building. Blessings upon blessings. You feel me, King Skills? What's goody like the mob? Good morning, gang. Charlie Hustle, good morning, good morning. The Bird, good morning to you, GMG. We in the building. Mumbo Sauce, my uptown homie. Frank Murray is in the building. Salute, good morning to you. Who else we got before I end this off? Jay Pierce, good morning to ye. Yeah, that's goody like the mob. We in there like swimwear. I know it was something I forgot to pull up. Hold on, y'all. Can't go without that, especially not today. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Hey. Yeah, we definitely got to have at this one. Hold on, what week we in? All right, let's stop right there. All right. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the building. It is that type of day. It is that type of morning. We are definitely in the speezy for sheezy. Listen, it's the Good Morning Gang Morning Show, and I myself am your host, Big Pheel Speaks. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're new to the situation, hit that subscribe button. Boop. While you at it, as you come through the door, hit that thumbs up. Y'all know what we like to do. Boop. We wanna menage with the algorithm. I got a lot of love to give. You feel me? And I can't just hold it in for y'all. Pause for the fellas. I ain't talking about you fellas. But listen, we about to have at it. Listen. And guess what? If you have not done so thus far, hit that notification bell. Bing! For your boy. So you'll be in tune whenever the Good Morning Gang morning shows drop. Feel the Love Fridays or anything else that I put on the Big Pheel Speaks channel. That part right there. Listen. Good morning, good morning. Huh? It's been a wonderful weekend, hasn't it not been? Hasn't it not been? You're blessed, highly favored. You're here with me. You're able to inhale, exhale. Just take it all in. Bat your eyes, use your fingers, your hands, all that. You're able to use your legs and all that good stuff. You're blessed to see another day and make it better than it was yesterday. And while you have this day, hopefully you'll be blessed to see tomorrow. But while you got this day, plan, plot, strategize so that if you're so blessed to see tomorrow, you make it an even better day than the day. That part, huh? Listen, y'all come on over to YouTube. What Wagwan, brethren? Okay, hide that current comment. Look, do I want to start off here and ruffle some feathers? Do I want to ruffle some feathers this morning? You know, I'm Big Pheel Speaks, so, you know, I'm liable to do it. Oh, you feel me? Good morning, established. I see you, Tinky. I see you in the building. Saying good morning. Forgot to charge my Tinky. Go get that charger, Tinky, and come right back. Dana Mac, good morning to ye. Ain't nobody coughing 3 weeks now. I'm goody like the mob. Trust me. All right. Let me get this thing in order real quick. Like, let me go here. Bop. Where were we going first? Yeah, we got to go here first. Listen, I'm going to give you a little mini sports segment. I got to do that because we got a lot of entertainment news jumping off, a lot of entertainment news that we got to get into. I'm going to take you on a journey, so make sure you got your water, your coffee, your tea, your tree, whatever need be. and make sure you strapped into your seatbelt. Pause, because we're going on a journey. It's the Good Morning Gang morning show. Huh? Listen, what that is right there. Oh, that is the Good Morning Gang morning show. NFL scores. Listen, it's going to be some upset weeples, some upset peoples today, huh? Y'all coming over to the good to YouTube. Listen, let's start this thing off right. Let's start this thing off quickly. The Panthers lost to the Chicago Bears 16-13. The Cleveland Browns just skated past the original Cleveland Browns, the Baltimore Ravens, 33-31. They sound like they was rumbling. Damn, them damn 49ers crushed the Jaguars, 34-3. Damn it. The Texans just skated past the Bengals, 30-27. The Detroit Lions looking good this year, just getting past the Chargers, 41-38. I'm going to say that game right there for last. The Jets, the poor Jets couldn't get past the Raiders. They lost to the Raiders 16-12. Damn man. The Indianapolis Colts ousted the Patriots 10-6. Excuse me. 10-6. The Pittsburgh Steelers won their game against the Packers. What? 23-19, huh? The Vikings outdid the New Orleans Saints 27-19. Damn, the Buccaneers was on one this weekend. They did the Titans dirty 20-6. 20-6. God damn it. The Cardinals ousted the Falcons. It was a fight of the birds. 25-23. The Cardinals beat the Falcons 25-23. Washington D.C. Commanders. It seemed like y'all was rumbling. But the Seahawks, the Seattle Seahawks got the game 29-26. 29-26. Tonight there's the game, the Broncos versus the Bills versus the Broncos. That's tonight at 8:15. Y'all stay tuned for that. But the game that I want to talk about, and I know I got a lot of New York folks in this live that are here or ain't gonna watch this. Listen, the Dallas Cowboys crushed the New York Giants 49-17. So you can't even be professional say 17. 17. The Dallas Cowboys, which is my mob, beat the New York Giants 49-17. You feel me? Listen, I know some of y'all not gonna be too happy about that Shy Love and others, but guess what? I don't give a figgity about that. How about them Cowboys for me? Y'all talked all that shiggity after last week when we rumbled with the Philadelphia Eagles. We lost. We took the LL. But guess what? We showing y'all just how good we are this year. And y'all not liking it, huh? Not liking it. Said the New Jersey Midgets. Damn it. Keisha Hall, you can have yourself a ball if your assets are in order. In the building, Tina B. Marie, Summerhill Compadre, I see you. Listen. Now, don't put yourself, I'm not talking about basketball today. So, Shy Love, don't you go nowhere, huh? Listen. Good morning. Y'all some haters. Sabrina T is in the place to be. Good morning. Great now when that's okay, Phil. Y'all took a beat. No, Shy. The Eagles didn't whiz up nothing. They beat us. They got the W, but they didn't whoop us. There's a difference. What we did to y'all was a straight That should have been abuse. That matter of fact, somebody called 911 because there was some violence, some abuse that went on between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. We did y'all dirty. You hear me? Huh? Now, how about them apples, huh? How about them apples? Pretty passion fruit. Good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. Hopefully, if anybody name I missed while I was doing the good NFL scores, I hope y'all charge it to my head, not my heart. Make sure y'all share this live if you would, if you could. Listen, like I said, we want to menage with the algorithm. Share this live with 1 to 7 of your friends. Not your whole list. We don't want to spam your whole list. Just 1 to 7 of them. Hey, Established, thank you. Thank you, Established, for keeping 100. She said they definitely whipped on us. Yeah. 200s, what's goody like tomorrow? Why Dallas play so... 200s, what game did you watch? What game did you watch? What game did you watch? Your name should be No Hundreds coming here talking about why we play so what? I'm just playing. Mr. Rich, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about the Cowboys. You feel me? Shy Love, listen. Hey, it's all right, Shy. It's all right. It's all right. But guess what? Since we here, we talk about New York. Since we here, we talk about New York. I might as well with the might as well. You hear me? Talk about this quick story right here. Where we at? Bomb. Boop. Uh-oh. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, New York. I think y'all need to keep your eyes open on this one, New York. It said FBI seized phones, iPad from New York Mayor Eric Adams in escalation of fundraising investigation. Listen, allegedly, FBI, not allegedly on the FBI. The FBI did go in and seize that man's apparatus. FBI agents quietly seized phones and an iPad from New York City Mayor Eric Adams earlier this week as part of an investigation into political fundraising during his 2021 campaign. His attorney disclosed Friday the seizures happened as Adams was leaving a public event in Manhattan. Damn it. According to a statement from the mayor's attorney, Boyd Johnson. On Monday night, the FBI approached the mayor after an event. The mayor immediately complied with the FBI's request and provided them with electronic devices. Johnson said the mayor has not been accused of any wrongdoing and continues to cooperate with the investigation. The seizure of the devices, first reported by the New York Times, came 4 days after federal agents searched the Brooklyn home of Adams' top campaign fundraiser, Breonna Suggs. That search prompted the mayor to cancel a planned trip to meet with White House officials in Washington and instead return to New York. Uh-oh. Trouble! In a statement on Friday, Adams' former police captain said he had nothing to hide. As a former member of law enforcement, I expect all members of my staff to follow the law and fully cooperate with any sort of investigation. And I will continue to do exactly that, he said. The revelation of the seizure is the clearest evidence yet the federal investigators are interested in Adams, who has previously kept at arm's length distance from ethics scandals that have dodged several of his associates. Adams, a Democrat, said nothing publicly about his phones being seized when he met with reporters on Wednesday and insisted he wasn't aware of any wrongdoing by members of his campaign team. He said he would be shocked if anyone on his campaign team acted inappropriately. But in a statement Friday, Adams' attorney said that they had discovered that an individual had recently acted improperly. His campaign spokesperson declined to identify the person involved or say what they did that was wrong. Listen, I can go on and on and on and on. Listen, allegedly, if you do your due diligence, he kind of got a check and pass that has a street connotation to it, some other things, whatever the case may be. I don't know. I'm not from New York. I'm only talking about what the, you know what I'm saying? I'm only talking about what the streets is whispering about. I'm only talking about what the streets is whispering at this point. But listen, Eric Adams, man, whatever loose ends you got, sew them things up. If it's all good and you ain't up to no good, just keep pushing and let the haters hate and tell them pardon your back. But if you was with the bullshittery, get your assets in order. All I'm gonna say about that right there. Listen, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, I did have that right. I had to make sure. Mo, I see you in the back. I'm gonna be camming people up after the 9 o'clock hour, Mo. After the 9 o'clock hour, I'm gonna be camming people up, making some changes a little bit to the show so that the show flows a little bit more fluently. So if you would come back. No, come back around after 9 o'clock, Mo. Come back after 9, brother. Come back after 9. And I will be entertaining anything that we talked about up to this point and on then. That way I can keep the topics flowing and keep everything going. Matter of fact, before I get into the next topic, that's one of the changes that I'm gonna be doing to the Good Morning Gang morning show. Is that we're gonna have a certain segment for people to chime in on any and all topics, so that we can get as much of the conversation out the way and get the topics out of the way, so that people don't feel slighted or cheated on having topics or things that are presented on the Good Morning Gang morning show. So the contents of the seizure is kept hush. Pretty passion fruit. At this moment, it probably would be. At this moment, it definitely probably will be. At some point, it will come out. At some point, one way or the other, whether it's nothing on his phones or iPad or whatever the case may be, or if it turns out to be something. One way or another, soon it will come out. But in the meantime, between time, what is this? Let me get that up out of there. Hey, Miss A Block, he definitely was like that. He was like in the background. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to. But yeah, these are some of the changes that I was gonna make. I was gonna make this announcement near the end of the show, but why not make it now? I'm making some changes. Irvin ain't no backstage. What y'all talking? Making some changes to make the morning show flow a little bit smoother. I'm not with this New York slander. That's all right. Come up after the 9 o'clock hour and have your say. Still, how about them Cowboys? Huh? Listen, at the end of the day, to make the show flow more fluently and like so you all can have some of the best experiences out of the show, I am making some changes to facilitate that. Listen. Where we at here? Next topic, real quick. You see how I'm sticking and moving and sticking? Pause. You've got to get down, get on up. Oh. According to AP News, ex-workers lawsuit alleges music mogul L.A. Reid sexually assaulted her in 2001. Allegedly, Antonio L.A. Reid, the Grammy-winning music executive who influenced the career of artists like Pink, Usher, Mariah Carey, TLC, Outkast, you name it, was sued by a former music executive who says he sexually assaulted her and derailed her career. Woo! Drew Dixon filed the lawsuit Wednesday in a New York federal court. Dixon, who worked for Reid when he was chief executive of Arista Records, alleges that Reid sexually assaulted her twice in 2001 and later cut her budget and sidelined artists when she rebuffed his continuing advances. Dixon left Arista in 2002 and contends that her meteoric trajectory in the music business was cut short by Reid's harassment. This litigation is not only about the horrific physical assaults that Miss Dixon had to endure, but it is also about the irreparable damage done to the rare and blossoming career of an extraordinary talent, the lawsuit says. Dixon is seeking unspecified damages. The Associated Press does not typically name people who say they were sexually assaulted unless they come forward publicly. Messages left for Joel Katz, an attorney who represented Reid when Dixon first made her allegations public in 2017, weren't immediately returned Wednesday night. The Associated Press wasn't immediately able to find a publicist, agent, or other contact number for Dixon sued under New York State's Adult Survivors Act, passed last week. Damn, I'm off. Dixon sued under New York State's Adult Survivors Act, passed last year, which allows alleged victims of sexual abuse a 1-year window to sue even if the original statute of limitations has passed. The deadline is November 24th. In 2017, Reid left his position as CEO of Epic Records after a former female assistant accused him of sexual harassment. Reid told the New York Times at the time, "I'm proud of my track record promoting, supporting, and uplifting women at every company I've ever run. Notwithstanding, if I have ever said anything capable of being misinterpreted, I apologize unreservedly." Listen, all I'm gonna say is this: with these record execs, there's been allegations upon allegations, whether the executive has been black, white, Latino. The music industry, the entertainment industry is a monster all its own. And for you budding artists, for you budding singers, budding rappers, budding actors, budding actresses, etc., know your self-worth, demand your respect, and try not to, matter of fact, don't put yourself in a position to where you feel like you have to do certain things to get ahead in the business. Because then, one, not only will you feel cheapened, people will discuss you behind the scenes. People would discuss your discretions behind the scenes and look to do the same thing. Not everybody, but some people. I'll say this: know your worth, demand your respect, go after what you're supposed to go after, and do it righteously. And if the people that you're meeting with for these deals or continued deals can't treat you as such, guess what? Bounce like a ball across the street. You feel me? Get on up out of there and let them have at it. Pause. Not you, though. Let them have at it, but not you. Listen, what I just reported was allegedly, is an alleged events that happened in 2001. But guess what? In the meantime, between time, shorty say, "I'll see you in court for that civil situation." It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Listen, it's a lot of people's old vices, a lot of people's old transgressions, a lot of people's old in the closet activities are being brought to the light. one way or the other. The fact that they're passing these new laws that either extends the statutes of limitations in some of these situations or give another window for either prosecution or civil litigation in the situation for as lawsuits. People need to take full advantage of those situations. They need to take full advantage of those situations, especially if you're the victim of a heinous act or some kind of violation, whether it's physical, verbal, emotional, whatever the case may be. But also document your situation, document these meetings, bring a witness, stop going alone. Stop going alone to meet with these execs. Stop going alone to meet these producers. Stop going alone to meet these celebrities. Stop going alone to meet these rappers and singers that's promising you the world or offering you opportunities. Make sure you bring somebody with you, so they can, one, bear witness to everything that's being said and done, and to also help keep it above board. I know, Young Dre's, I'm speaking too fast. Nikki said, "Hey, Nikki, good morning." Talking about New York in here heavy. As I expect. But how about them Cowboys today? I'm just saying. It's the apologies for me, right? Hey, pros to my cons, right? If you ain't got nothing to apologize for, what you apologizing for? Now, I get it, though, in a way, because we come from a time that a lot more was permissible, even in the way of flirting and this, that, and the third, which now in this day and age would be considered other things. So I get it, but it don't look good. It don't look good, especially for that lawsuit. It's like, oh, you apologizing up front, huh? You must be guilty or something. Hey, Vino Diva. Miss A Block, some women are scared to come out, and some people might think that, you know what I'm saying, the statute of limitations is up on their situation. But as in the article, they said they opened up a window for suits like this to happen up until a year after it was passed. So she got in there where she fit in, like, listen, if nothing more, I'm going to let the world know. Because if her career was sidetracked or blackballed or whatever the case may be, then yeah, she's due some due diligence. She's due some recompense. She's due some coinage. I'm just saying. Jay, man, what are you talking about? I'm not repeating that bullshittery. I am not repeating that bullshittery. That's a fact. You can't tell someone when to speak on their trauma. You can't. You never know, though. To further answer your question, Miss A Block, she might have applied for something or position that she might have had, and somebody came back to her and said, "Listen, I can't bring you on board because and it might have pertained to that situation. I don't know. You never know what triggers somebody or when they feel like, okay, I've had my enough. I need to speak out, or I need to, try to get some get back, or whatever the case may be." That's the most annoying question ever asked. Why she wait till now? Yeah, dealing with court is stressful too. Support helps. You think I can still sue? I don't know. They said you got. I don't know what the statute of limitations is where you at, pros and my cons, but listen, I don't know if that was a federal mandate where they gave up to November 24th to file these complaints, or if that was just a state situation. But if I was you, pros and my cons, I would check into it. I would definitely check into it. The entertainment industry is a cesspool of peeves. Man, listen, that goes without saying. In other news, Notorious, that is no other news. Andrea Michelle, good morning to you. it's been that way since the 1900s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. It was called the casting couch. Man, listen. And it's sad. It's sad. Yeah, I get it, Miss A Block. I get it. But you know, we can't let a bad apple to spoil the bunch. You can't let like the lies of one woman dictate the real trauma or the real drama or the real things that somebody else might have went through. We got to try to keep an open thought and mind to the possibilities or whatever the case may be, and especially with all these stories coming out of the closet. And even in the article, it says that he stepped down because of another situation with another young lady, allegedly saying that he did something with her, but the powers that be made him step down from his position on that. So you never know. You never know. Sabrina C, good morning to ye. Which way do I want to go thus far? So much going on. I think I'll start with Druski. Where we at? No, that ain't it. Allegedly, there was a chain snatching that went on. Allegedly, there was a chain snatching going on. This is being posted by the Neighborhood Talk. Supposedly, Birdman and his peoples ran down on Druski and snatched that never could have. Was it? Could have been Records chain. Could have been Records chain. Hold up. And there's even video footage. Hold on, I gotta let it replay around. I hope for all intents and purposes that this is a skit. Because if not, it's gonna be a problem. Oh, the video footage is courtesy of TMZ. Look, see, snatch this chain. Birdman had his man snatch his I hope for all intents and purposes that this is a joke. Because if not, if this ain't a joke, if that ain't a skit, Birdman and them gonna be in some trouble, and it's gonna be a federal. I can't say what it's gonna be. I'm gonna say this, Birdman. I hope you smarter than that. Druski, I hope this is one of your skits or your adventures. I hope this is some bullshittery at the end of it. Listen, because at the end of the day, there's some heavy implications with this situation. The fact that there's video footage that TMZ done released, and it clearly shows Birdman and his peoples, it's going to be a problem. I don't mean no street stuff. I'm talking about court stuff. It's going to be a problem if this is real. I smell a skit. I smell a prank. I smell bullshittery. I'm just going to leave it there. Huh? I think so too, Jay, man. I think that definitely was a skit. I definitely think it was. The video is choppy. That's a fact, pretty passion fruit. Hey, Lady Costanita. Yeah. Yeah, we talk about Birdman. I don't know if it's real beef or trumped up to look like something for the sake of clout, views, and et cetera, et cetera. We all know that people do a lot of things for clout and things of that nature. But listen, it was on Druski page before any of the outlets. That's how I know it was a skit, man. Listen. Jaleel, I don't think it's real neither. I hope it ain't, because guess what? People would be dumb as a bag of bricks to do that in a place that got cameras and recording and all kinds of bullshiggery. Justin Show, what's goody like the mob? I'm with you, a skit. That's it right there. Established these skits are getting out of hand. Listen, and the problem is, let me get some water. The problem is this. The skits are getting out of hand, not just because of the participants in the skits, but you got fans, right? You got fans that are so diehard that might want to jump themselves in the middle of a skit, trying to prove their loyalty or prove how much they care about said person that they're a fan of. So you might got a fan of Druski that might want to approach or say something out loud to Birdman and his peoples at a press conference or somewhere else at a show or something and get themselves hurt, or a fan of Cash Money, furthering situations. People have to be careful with these things. People have to be careful. That's a fact, Justice Show. Druski's marketing skills are top tier. That's a fact. Hey, J-Man, in this day and era, people do just that. But I agree with you. I believe that thing is a skit. I definitely believe that thing is a skit. What Applehead joke, Miss A. Block? I didn't even see it. You silly, Miss A. Block. Listen, on to the next. I'm just giving y'all, what I'm saying, a little reporting point. Okay, hold on. Do. I'll go here with this, right? Paul, black girl lost Chrisean Rock. Poor black girl lost Chrisean Rock. She says, I'm deactivating my pages. I love y'all. See y'all. Yada, 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 yada. This being in the midst of, is a lot going on. I'm not gonna share all that I have, but this is centered around a situation at Tamar Braxton's Love and War tour. Notorious said, take it easy on Chrisean now. Listen, she need to take it easy on herself. I'm just saying. All this stems from events that happened around her appearance at Tamar Braxton's Love and War tour. They say that not only was she acting bad and bougie, not only was she acting ghetto unfabulous, but that she assaulted one of Tamar's background singers, who is also the infamous guy that helped promote Patti LaBelle's Patty Pies. That another one of the background singers wasn't having it, and that the promoter of the show is actually talking about suing the brakes off of Chrisean for her antics and whatnot. I'll show y'all who the background singer is so y'all know who I'm talking about. Come on now, what's taking so long? Y'all remember him, right? James Wright Chanel or Channel. Him right here. Y'all remember him from the Patty Pies commercial, where he's also a hairdresser and he's also a background singer, and he was doing background vocals for Tamar Braxton. And backstage, some things allegedly jumped off where she punched him in the face a few times. They say chipped his tooth, bruised him up, and all that. He went to the hospital, etc., etc. Hold on. Okay, here we go. This is we gotta wait. I gotta let, I don't know why the film, why I started there. That's the promoter in front, the guy on the mic right there. That's the promoter. That's another one of her female background singers that didn't want Chrisean all up on her like that. That's James Wright right there, next to that singer. She's like, you know, I got a job to do. I don't want you all up on me like that. I don't know you like that. This is before supposedly James Wright got hit in the face and all this and that. This is Chrisean on stage. All I'm gonna say is poor hot mess situation. It's just a hot mess situation. Supposedly Chrisean went off because she felt that she was supposed to be performing at this event. That she was supposed to be performing her music at the event and didn't get a chance to. Supposedly she was late getting to the event, one. But supposedly everything happened where she didn't get her time to shine like she thought she was supposed to, feeling entitled for the bullshittery. I'm gonna show you one more clip and then I'm gonna get away from that. Okay, here we go.
Whoever want to get mad at me can get mad at me. Y'all gotta stop. First of all, let me tell you about this ghetto, disgusting gutter butt. I don't even want to call her a girl. First of all, she's trash. She should have never been at my show. So she come to Tamar concert, which I planned, and I was drunk with 1,000 people, smelling like weed, looking dumb. Okay, and so she makes music. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And apparently she wanted to drop a beat. So she was mad that she didn't get to perform. I didn't know she was a performer. And even if I didn't know she was a performer, she was not getting on the stage that everybody has worked their ass off to make. So she called, first of all, y'all see the video. She was up there, a drunk fool. Okay? So I don't even care at this point. Whoever want to get mad at me can get mad at me. Y'all gotta stop. First of all, let me tell you about this ghetto, disgusting gutter butt. Now Cardi took your man upset because she didn't get to perform. So again, y'all saw her show her dumb ass during Love and War. She ruined the song. She ruined the concert. She ruined the moment. So then she go backstage and she is upset, okay? Because she didn't get to perform her song. So she storms in Tamar's dressing room with 1,000 people, okay? And everybody's like, nobody knew you were supposed to perform a song. We didn't even know that you made music. We thought you was on Zeus. Right? So everybody's trying to calm her down. She's in there the dragon, right? So then James is like, oh, it wasn't on purpose. Like nobody tried to like shade you. We didn't know that you were supposed to sing. She like, lie again. James like, no, nobody knew. And she hit James right in his face, chipped James' tooth. James' face is bloody. James is at the hospital. Now Cardi took your man upset because his nose will not stop bleeding. She's going to prison. And I promise you, and we can cancel all this shit right now. You don't come to nobody's show. Everybody has worked their behind off to make this tour amazing. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have a lot of help. So never will I ever let anyone get away coming to anything that anybody I know and care about plan and work hard for and assault them, and I'm letting it go. So I want everybody to let Chrisean know, whoever she is and whatever she does, I'm coming for every coin she has. And y'all know me, I'm not going to stop. I can't stop, won't stop Rockefeller Records. You do not come to my show and assault people that are working.
Well, there it is. Listen, sounds to me like Chrisean, you better get on a few more baddies shows because your pockets about to be riched out. You can't go around just assaulting people willy-nilly, Chrisean. Allegedly. All these activities are alleged. I'm not saying she did or didn't. These videos say what they say, but that's what they say. I'm just saying all these events are alleged until they are proven. That's all I'm gonna say about that. J-Man, you said they better stop lying there. That's a fact, name messy or not. She assaulted that man. She can't be doing that. She can't be doing that. Why you ain't do something when y'all was there? Some people choose to handle it professionally, Jaleel. I don't know. Now, the only person I didn't look, I didn't see if she said something. I did see where she tweeted. Tamar Braxton did tweet the guy that y'all just saw spoken and thanked him for the job that he put on. Sent love and thanked him for the job he put on. I guess in a way of confirming that he didn't do anything wrong, but I don't know. I'm waiting to hear and see if Tamar say something about the whole situation herself. Somebody in the comments said they need to have what is it, etiquette class or something like that with Chrisean or whatever. Man, they need to do that charm school. That's it right there. Sarah Lynn said they should have a Braxton family charm school featuring Chrisean. I'm just saying. She should have stayed home. That's a fact. She was definitely invited. I don't think she invited her there to perform. That's a fact, Simply Nay. Who knows though? Listen, in this day and age and day and time, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. I was going to show that established, but I ain't going to do I don't know how she got into the footage of the scene, but it was a scene where it was Tony Braxton, some dude behind Tony, Tamar, and then Chrisean just kind of came into the scene or whatever, and Tony giving her a look like, Like, what is you doing here? Like, who is you? It's funny though. It's funny. K-Dub Styles, that's a fact. It's 2023. These are our children's role models. It's trash and it's whack. Woman needs to hold themselves at a higher self. That's a fact. I agree with that. Like, man, she's trying to go on a journey of healing. She has a long way to go. I'll say this: if you see this Chrisean rock, just keep healing. Keep healing. Fall back from a lot of things and still work on your healing until you feel like you're at a certain place in space. Just because you left one individual or whatever the case may be does not mean that you're healed. Does not mean that your turmoil, your trauma, your trials and tribulations are over. Go find yourself a woo-saw spot and go sit your ass down and woo-saw. That's all I'm gonna say, right? Right. Then if James, because he a big dude, his big ass would have swung on her, then it would have been a problem. Say what? Jay, hey, you bugging. Right, Charlie, I was on a lie again. You said that won't help, Lord. Tony was definitely rolling her eyes at him. Now, as I prepare to go into this last story, ladies and gentlemen, y'all can start putting your requests in if you want to come up and just talk about anything that we talked about. But this next one is interesting, right? I got sent a live yesterday. Featuring Benzino. With Tasha K, nonetheless. And before I get to her and his conversation, it stems from something I saw that he posted about his daughter, when she had an interview with Angie Martinez or whatever the case may be, and some things that she said in that interview, and he feels a little disrespected, I guess. Before I give my commentary, I'm gonna let y'all know what it looked like. Okay, let me erase some of this other garbage. All right, here we go. All right, that's the first one. Before I give my commentary, I'm gonna let this ride out, or whatever the case may be. All right, let's listen to the situation.
My success, I felt like it did come from an envious place, which is okay because he's human and it's fine. I felt like, he still wants, like, he's one of those people that feels like, yo, like, I still have a story to tell. I still feel like something, I have to say something. Like, no, he's like, I have to say something. Like, he's one of those people like, let me at him.
How does your father deal with the success? Because that's got to be triggering for him in a lot of ways too. Triggering? Maybe he's just proud.
At first it was rocky because I felt like he couldn't handle my success. I felt like it did come from an envious place, which is okay because he's human and it's fine. But I felt like
this was his response, Zeno's response. This has to be the most ridiculous ish I've heard in my entire life. How the F can be envious towards someone I raised, nurtured, provided for, influenced, and loved very dearly. This industry and the internet have completely messed up the minds of this young generation. I'm tired of her pushing a false narrative about who I am and what I've done as a father in my 40 years in hip hop. I've never ever seen an artist dog their parents out. That's what Coi does, and it's embarrassing and sad. And one last thing, Angie Martinez knows she doesn't like me, so she's just being manipulative and messy. They want me to crash out, but I've worked on myself so hard that I'm not going backwards for anything. But what I won't do is allow anyone to slander my name and push a false narrative on my reputation and who I am. I've shed too many blood, sweat, and tears, survived street wars, indictments. Nope, no more.
You know,
where is the other one? There's another one that I'm about to get into the Tasha one, but hold on. Let me see if I can find this real quick. I think that interview stemmed off of something else that Benzino said, where he was kind of upset at the way Coi Leray was dressed in the Busta Rhymes video that they have together, a song they have together, and he was basically saying, "Don't do no video with my daughter half effing naked. You a grown ass man," or whatever the case may be, right? I didn't see what Busta Rhymes had made no responses to it or whatever the case may be, but this is portions of the interview that I was in the live on with Tasha K and Zeno. All right, hold on. Let's start here.
And the guy that owns Universal Republic took her to a
graduation. What the
with her to the graduation. She went and got a GED. She pleaded, she went to the high school. He's an alumni. He went with her because he was her escort to the. You see the shit that I'm going through? Like I could just blitz the fuck out and just go but you know what? I can't. I've been taking this abuse for 5 years. The whole career has just been based on disrespecting me. 5 years ago came out, you on the internet. That was new to me. I couldn't even, like, that was new. I didn't even understand how to take this to my daughter. Like, my daughter.
You think she's using you for clout? You think she's using you for clout?
5 years. 5 years. I'm saying 5 years. The whole storyline is that she got beef with me. And I get it because the label figures, like, let me tell you something. You know who went with her to a graduation? Fucking Monty Littman, and the guy that owns Universal Republic, took her to a graduation.
To a graduation? What?
All the fathers ain't around. So you know what? Act like he ain't around, and believe me, you're going to get all the support you want. But it's backfiring. People can see through that shit now. People could see through it. Like, I was there for my daughter. I was there for my daughter's 2 older brothers who wasn't mine with their mother, by 2 other from Boston, who were able-bodied, and could have sent money and never sent. I'm proud to do that. Even when I didn't have the money, I was hustling. You know, Coi's mother never worked a day in her life when she was with me. A day in the 10, 12 years, never. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't want to be painted as some fucking deadbeat fucking dad when that's nowhere near the case.
Nah, I don't think you a deadbeat dad at all. I just think Coi is just gonna have to learn the hard way, and regardless of how she learns this, you're gonna have to pick her up, and you're gonna have to stay out of jail.
Look, in the Black community, all the fathers ain't around. So you know what? Act like he ain't around, and believe me, you're gonna get all the support you want. But it's backfiring. People can see through that shit now. People could see through it. Like, I was there for my daughter. I was there for my daughter's 2 older brothers who wasn't mine with their mother, by 2 other from Boston who were able-bodied, and could have sent money and never sent. I'm proud to do that. Even when I didn't have the money, I was hustling. You know, Coi's mother never worked a day in her life when she was with me. A day in the
trying to keep her off the ground. Coi would not have industry contacts or be in the position that she's in if it wasn't for what you paid.
But even still, Tasha.
No.
But even still, I've never seen nobody dog their parents out on interviews like that. I've never seen this shit before.
No, that's the industry. So your daughter is kind of a innocent casualty in this, and she's just young.
Not innocent no more.
She's just
5
young.
years went by. Listen, it's calculated now. It's calculated with her label, with people around her, but with her mom, it's all calculated. And at the end of the day, right, listen, I don't mind being the bad guy. I grew up the bad guy. But like this right here, I was already blacklisted when the Eminem happened with the industry. This is like their revenge to take my daughter and exploit her. And everybody on the internet, she's grown. Minds are so twisted.
Are trying to keep her off the ground. Coi would not have these industry contacts or be in the position that she's in if it wasn't for what you paid.
But even still, Tasha.
No.
But even still, I've never seen nobody dog their parents out on interviews like that. I've never seen this shit before. They don't give a fuck if a young girl is on there twerking, showing her pussy, whatever. They don't give a fuck. They're grown. They let them do what they want to do. These kids grown back in the day would be 10 years younger. Mentality. I don't want to hear that grown shit. I don't want to hear that grown shit, man. The internet is raising our kids. The internet makes them feel like they're on our level of understanding and knowledge. And the internet's ruining everything right in front of our fucking eyes. They don't give a fuck if a young girl is on there twerking, showing her pussy, whatever. They don't give a fuck. They're grown. They let them do what they want to do. These kids grown back in the day would be 10 years younger. Mentality. I don't want to hear that.
These are the CEOs of Republic Records. When they signed me, they changed my life. Now I'm a platinum recording artist.
Yeah. So when this was going on, I said, am I going to report on this? Am I going to talk about this? Am I not? It's a lot of layers and a lot of levels of this. The two white dudes that you saw on the two sides of her, those are the brothers. Those are the record execs that Zeno was talking about that escorted her or was there for her at her commencement of getting her high school diploma or GED or whatever the case may be. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. I've had different interactions with Benzino. Some good, some not so at a time, whatever. Everything's everything with that or whatever. But in this situation, it's a even deeper situation because this is a man and his relationship with his daughter. His daughter who has followed in his footsteps in some degree by entering into the entertainment industry, and by all means, intents, and purposes has kind of apexed and surpassed his popularity in entertainment. Not saying anything that he's done behind the scenes, as far as with the Source magazine or anything else, but far as the height in which her music is going has surpassed anything that Zeno has done to my recollection. If I'm wrong, y'all can correct me on that. This is a rock and a hard place because on the one hand, as a father, you don't want to see your daughter scantily clad on nothing. I'm speaking from a dad. I'm speaking from a dad perspective. You don't want to see your daughter scantily clad on nothing. It's going to make you feel away. The caveat and the double-edged sword to that is the fact that she's grown. She is grown and she has her own life to live. She has her own choices to make. She has the ability to do and say and live however she wants to live. No matter how Benzino feels about it, no matter how it looks to him, no matter how it might bother him, she's entitled to live her life. There seems like a lot of hurt and unmended emotions and things going on between them, that maybe they need a Yonla or somebody to fix their life or whatever the case may be, some counseling or something. From what I gather from the outside looking in, he might have wanted more of an intricate role in her career than what he has. But then there's the other side where Zeno does certain things or whatever the case may be that maybe allegedly done something. Let me say that maybe she might not have wanted tied to her brand, and maybe she wanted to kind of make her way on her own. Maybe she wanted to embark upon this career on her own and show that she can do it without so much of attaching herself to him or his legacy or whatever the case may be. Because honestly, when she first came out, I didn't know that was his daughter. A lot of people didn't know that was his daughter at all. I'm not sure if he made it public knowledge that was his daughter, or if some other people made it public knowledge that that's his daughter. But I think and I feel like the hurt stems from not enough public acknowledgement from her to him of him being daddy, to the influence that he may have had on her life or whatever the case may be. Maybe even a door to that he might have opened, or introduction that he might have had influence in being a part of, or in maybe a name being thrown around to get her in the door or whatever. Who knows? That's a fact, Lam. I'm just now seeing these comments. It's a rock and a hard place in a lot of areas or whatever the case may be, right? He's trying to maintain a career and resurge his career, like how can I say, have his career re-blossom or whatever the case may be. You got a daughter who's got phenomenal music out that's getting all the airtime and attention that a young girl should want when it comes to the music industry and pursuing your career or whatever the case may be. And from my perception, I think that he feels though he's not getting enough of it, a piece of their shine or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We talk about the Benzino and Coi Leray situation, Bugatti. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, you're right, Jaleel. 9 times out of 10, a stylist put that on her. But if you look at how she dresses in a lot of videos and a lot of situations, she does that. She does that. In this day and time, a lot of young girls are doing that. It's the shit. It's the thing to do, right? It's the thing to do. She does have talent, Ariel. Well, she definitely has talent. Put y'all requests in. Let's cam up. Let's talk about it. Some of these comments I wasn't looking at because I was looking directly at the screen. I was looking at the screen, so I didn't see a lot of y'all comments. So I don't want you to think that I passed over it. If I was Zeno, I would just leave her alone until she comes. That's kind of what Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. That's kind of what Tasha K. was saying in her IG talk with him or whatever, she was basically saying, you just gonna have to be there for her if she stumbles and falls. You got at some point you got to let your children live their lives, right? You got to let them experience certain things in hopes that if you truly raised your daughter and had influence in her raising, that you have to let her be, and hope and pray that your teachings, your tutelage will come into play when circumstances present themselves that that will call for them to be utilized. As a father with daughters, 2 grown daughters now, daughters think they really grown. I have to let them live their lives, or whatever the case may be. And everything that they do isn't going to be agreeable in my eyes, just like everything I do ain't gonna be agreeable in their eyes, right? But I have to let them experience life. As much as a father might not want to, we have to let them experience their lives. That's a fact. He definitely needs to let her live, whatever the case may be. Yeah, a lot of people sharing that same sentiment about letting your baby live. It's a lot. Excuse me. Woo. Nasal drip. All Zeno was really trying to do was guide her, but she was stuck in her emotions, and they began to disrespect each other. True, but honestly, we on the outside, we don't know the true nature of their relationship. We don't know how close they really were. We don't know if there's been any falling outs. We don't know behind the scenes how much he was or wasn't there. We don't know if she had some animosity towards her dad, or maybe felt some kind of way. Honestly, I feel as though they need some counseling. They need some counseling away from the media. They need to, matter of fact, not even in Yalas, because they don't need to be on a show. It needs to be in a place and space where they can really hash out whatever's been missing, whatever's been hurt, whatever's been broken, whatever has been misunderstood, misinterpreted, to get to the root, to the core of the issue itself. Some people do say that, but if I don't know if she's using, I don't know if she used his name to get in the door though. That's that's my only hesitation on saying that fully established. I don't know if she used his name to get in the door or not. And by her professionally going by the name Coi Leray, she's not, the last name does not I got you, Cassie. It doesn't, you can't place one with the other. If you didn't know that was his daughter, there's no way you would have known that was his daughter until something was said that made it so that you knew that she was his daughter. Y'all come over here to YouTube. Shaw said, but I was staying with him in that Buster situation. All kids have issues about their parents' parenting styles. Zeno needs to stop taking stuff so personally. Family issues should never be addressed in public. That's a fact, Night Rider. That's a fact. Which means the response of the world should be taken like a grain of salt. He lived her life. Let her live hers. Cassie.
If you're okay.
Good morning. Where you at?
Good morning. I'm in Oakland. I'm in a hotel.
You in the town? You in the town?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing in Oakland?
I'm down here with my daughter.
In the town. Look, what y'all concert hopping? What y'all got going on?
Nah. She worked down here, so I came down here to hang out with her for a little bit, and then I'm heading back home on Tuesday.
What part of Oakland y'all stayed in, if you don't mind saying?
Is it East Oakland? Are we in East Oakland? We're in East Oakland. We're near the airport.
Okay. Shout out to the town. Shout out to Oakland. So yeah,
I don't really know this story, but what I do know is of being a parent who has adult children.
Sure.
So I feel like
I got you, Mo. About to bring you up.
I think a lot of the generation, they need to keep that stuff behind closed doors. Like everything don't have to be in the public eye. Like whatever he did or did not do, I only has heard a couple of the clips because I'm still trying to wake up. But fame is a serious drug, and the want or the need to be seen and to be validated by the public. And so I agree with what you just said, that Tasha K said, just step back a little bit until she comes back around, until the daughter comes back around. I just think it's wild. I think it's crazy. And I'll pray for the family, because it's to have all this play out in front of it feels like it's magnified. It might not even be as big as it is, but when it comes in front of the public, it's like it's super magnified. So
that is a fact.
But I can't speak too much on it because I don't. What they tripping in the comments?
You know, doing what.
I know I look crazy. I didn't fix my hair, but oh well.
You come as you are. Come as you are.
I'm gonna come as I are anyway. It don't matter to me. Look, I'm about to get up, go eat breakfast, go work out. So yeah, I just wanted to tap in really quick.
I appreciate that. Tell daughter I said how I seen her head at the yeah. She's like, oh damn, unless she moves, she's like, oh damn, yeah, see my bush. Oh shit.
He said to tell you hi, you can see your head. But yeah, that's my take on it. Like, I don't know, these children be wilding.
It's all good. Good morning, Brother Mo. What did I do?
But is that the only story you're talking about so far? Is we
talked about the good NFL. You know, my Cowboys.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We talked about
because they won yesterday.
heavily. You know what I'm saying? We talked about L.A. Reid and some allegations, a lawsuit that's popped up about sexual allegations that happened back in 2001. We talked about what else I talk about, y'all? I talked about the situation with Chrisean Rock and this drama going on about assault and her trying to, grandstand basically at Tamar Braxton's Love and War tour stop or whatever the case that she was invited to. What else did I talk about? Eric Adams, the New York mayor, who might, kind of caught up in some kind of fundraising scandal, whatever, whether he had any involvement or not, allegedly.
There's a lot going on, ain't there? There's a lot going on, but also a lot of news and sweep the floor with them. But like you said, you're not going to always agree with what your kids, your adult children are doing, and just like they're not going to always agree with what you're doing, and just like I don't agree with some of the stuff that my adult children. But what can I do about it? They have to find their own way.
That's a fact.
This young lady needs to find her own. It is a hard place to sit back and
place for a parent.
Especially when you've been through what they're going through and you see them going through the same thing that you already went through.
You know what the outcome, man, listen. When you know what the outcome's going to be, when you know, and you trying to warn them and you don't want them to have that dad, you were right moment, or mom, you were right moment. You want to have it so as they kind of get it off the break, but sometimes you got to understand just because you didn't get everything when you were younger. So who are you to tell them that they must get it or they got to operate how you? It's a rock hard place in a pit bull. Mo, what's going on, my brethren?
What up, Chad? Hi, Cassie.
Hey, what's up, Mo?
Good morning. I see you all comfy,
What is that?
He said he see you all comfy. Her daughter's in the room, Mo. Her daughter's in the room.
I know that's why I kept it PG. I
got my headphones in. It's all good.
Yeah, okay. If you want to hear it. But first of all, I ain't with all that New York slander. You started your show off New York slander. Then you went to Erica Adams, New York slander. Then you went to Angie Martinez. New York slander. Like, what's up with all this New York slander? I'm sitting there like everything you got to say is about New York, Philly.
No,
I mean
I just,
DC.
I just went into a chronological
Nah, you just went from
progression.
New York crazy. I know you want to
Well,
be
as
from
a,
New York, but it's all right.
yeah, you see that W?
It's all right. It's all right. I see the Walgreens. I see the Walgreens. I pass it every day. I see the
Listen,
Walgreens sign.
you, you got to give us our props. My mama
Now,
and
what
them,
happened? I don't give them cowgirls nothing. What happened? What happened with Tasha K nosy ass?
No, her and Benzino was on a live yesterday on IG. Somebody sent it to me or
Okay,
whatever. It was his live, and they were basically conversating about Coi Leray and what was going on.
for
And I
cloud
think it was
chasing.
prompted more by him than her. But she actually gave good advice. She kind of told him that you might need to just fall back, allow her to live, and allow for her to come back to daddy in a way. If so happens. But it's a rock and a hard place. It's a rock and a hard place.
Coi Leray is lost mentally. She lost her father a long time ago. Like Cassie said earlier, once popularity, and it ain't fame, because famous people don't act like this. Popular people act like this. You don't see famous people acting like this. See, y'all meaning of fame and famous people meaning of fame is totally different. You feel me? You talking about popular people, her popularity, even though she made a song here and there, she's not famous. She didn't get to that status yet. You feel what I'm saying?
I
So at
hate
the
to
end of the
say it, but I
day,
don't know who she is. So
no, that's what I'm
Coi
saying.
Leray,
Famous people.
she got a couple hot songs.
You heard her song. Your daughter them heard her song. But
repeat her name again.
Carly
Coi
Leray
Leray,
Coi
like koi
Leray.
fish, like a koi fish, COI.
and
Yeah,
Benzino,
baby.
they
Have you
piggy.
ever heard of her? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me? They're piggybacking off of each other's clout. And you don't do that. You don't compete with your daughter clout because as a father, you sit back and allow your daughter to be what she
The
is.
boss.
And when she get out of line, you take it behind closed door and be a parent. You can't parent your kids in the public eye. Can't do that
That's a
because
fact.
they're gonna
That's
act
a fact.
irate. And like I said, they got a lot of people in they behind them that's gonna push them to say things that's gonna get you aggravated as a parent. So
Let
Benzino
me,
need
let
to
me
take his business with his child behind the scenes
behind the
and deal
scene.
with it
I
that
s-
way.
it
Tasha
seems like
K is
they
a nosy.
it seems
Tasha
like
K
they
is a
need to come.
nosy B. I don't respect her. She don't know how to mind her business.
She caused a lot of problems. She really do.
Yeah, she don't know how to mind her
I,
business. She's
I
nosy.
don't know. I think he invited this one. I don't know.
Even if he did, she's still a nosy B. I don't like her. I hate nosy people. Mind your
Let me ask you.
business.
Let me ask you this, Mo. As a father,
Hmm.
because I already said it. It's we feel a way, especially about our girls. We don't want to see them in a certain light. We don't want to see them do this and do that. But as adults, we kind of have to let them live a certain, you know, it's a rock and a hard because as a dad, we want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you ain't dressing like that. Nah, you ain't moving like that. Nah, you ain't
But once
talking like
she become a certain,
you
once
have to.
your child become a young adult, you have to let them be who they are. You
That's a
understand?
fact.
They may not can dress like that around you, but she's already in a public eye. She rap about this and that and sucking this and that. She's a grown woman. She's a young adult. You
That's
feel
a
me? So
fact.
as a father, you have to let her do her art, and you think
I did say that.
yeah, you have to let her be her own grown woman. You did what you did as a man to raise her. Now you gotta allow her to make her own mistakes. You feel me? And
And that's
Benzino
kind
can't
of what
come up there. He can't come
go
up there and critique what she's doing as a young adult because she's gonna take it the wrong way. Just like she can't come up there and bash her father as a daughter.
ahead. He gonna
That
take it the
should be
wrong
done
way.
behind the scene. He's gonna take it the wrong. Benzino's very sensitive. We know him personally. He take a lot of things to heart. That's the bro. You feel me? He's the bro. He take and she whatever she do being in the public eye now, it's gonna affect him. He's gonna react on it.
Hmm.
So I would stay away from her as a father. I would give her a break, like you said earlier. Like I would keep my distance for a little while until she comes to her senses and realize you're doing your dad wrong and want to come back into my life and become my daughter. Right now, she's Coi Leray. She's not Benzino's daughter. You know what I mean? That's how you got to look
Yeah,
at it.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I was teetering on the fence whether I was going to report about it. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this show, if I'm a I can't just not do it because of whatever
No, you're
personal issue.
messy. You low key messy, conservative messy. So we knew you was gonna do it.
Conservative messy.
Yeah, that's what you do. You
You're
do the mess,
crazy.
but you do it You do it the conservative way, and you do it conservatively. You're very messy, but you're conservative
I'm
messy.
not says he
You're
messy
very,
Mo.
bro. You're
Says
very
hold
messy,
on.
brother. You're
Says the
very
father of
that
messiness.
innocent bull crap. You be up here. That mask, take that off. You're a
No, no,
messy patty.
no.
Let it go.
Says the father of messiness himself.
Hey, listen.
Messy
I
Mo.
know what I tell y'all when I'm coming up here to start bull crap. I get right into it. You understand? I get right into it. I'm not hiding it. See, but you hide it and try to be this
I
old
don't
good
hide.
guy. No, you're
I
messy.
am
So
who I
since you,
am. That's
so,
all that
so
I
admit,
am.
listen, admit, say I'm messy.
I'm never messy.
I see. Then you're in denial.
I would step into the fire. I would step into the fire. You know what I'm saying? To say,
No,
all
no,
right,
no.
be
You will.
Philip.
You.
Baby,
This what you do, Philip. This is
Shadrach,
what you
Meshach, and
do. Listen, DC Philip. This is what you do. You you pour the gas on the wood, right? And then you just keep striking from a distance, striking until the wood catch fire. Then you jump in
That's
and be like, "How it catch
me.
on fire?" Yes, you, sir.
You think I'm like that, Cassie? Do you think I'm like that? That
Yes.
I'll be stirring the pot?
Just a little bit.
Thank you, Cassie. That's why I love.
Oh,
That's why I love me some Cassie because she's a sweetheart and she's brutally honest.
Just a
That's
little
why I
bit.
love Cassie. She's
you want to see a
very
Maddie
honest.
Cassie? You want to see a Maddie
Yeah,
Cassie?
look, that's in you. That's that light skinness. You and your feelings. The truth hurts.
Like they say in Hawaii, small kind. You small kind messy. You small
Yeah,
kind
she, yeah,
messy.
yeah, a little mess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yo, a little, look. Not too much on New York, brother.
I got love for New York, but
We
what
already
happened
know
was
Eric. We already know Erica Adams got her panties in a bunch. We already know
not
Mrs.
Erica
Adams.
Adams. The
We
words of
don't like
messy Mo
how.
are not necessarily
We don't
those of
like
the
Erica Adams out here. We can't wait till election to get that chick the hell up out of here. Okay?
so
And as far as the producer raping a woman, he's gay as ever be. So I don't know.
this ain't the
On
first
your story
allegation.
earlier,
Yeah,
yeah, but he may touch them or slap their butt, but that man like men.
but that's still if they
Allegedly.
don't want it, if they don't want it,
Yeah, that's allegedly. Yeah. So now if you say he touched the boy, I can say, oh, you know what? I believe that. Don't you? Yeah,
allegedly, ladies and
yeah,
gentlemen, allegedly.
allegedly. So it's like, yeah, them dudes is fruit. No disrespect to
Allegedly, yes. Please don't, because I don't want my
yeah, I
show
ain't
to
want to
get.
do it. I don't want them flagging your show. But Cassie, how you doing?
Good. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I like that. I like it with your hair pulled back. Look at you.
Thank you.
No New
Look
York
at your
slander
hair
though.
pulled back.
That's crazy.
You showing
Take
that
away
big
the smoke
forehead.
signal.
Yeah, girl. Told you about the women with them big foreheads, Cassie. They different. I'm surprised you ain't got no stalkers. She's like,
Feel like my daughter's back there. I am not gonna respond.
yeah. Yeah.
See, man, what
Now
you doing, man?
we in our headphones, so her daughter can hear it. I pay attention.
But she can't respond the way she wanted, probably because her daughter right there.
I'm not
No,
gonna
she said
respond anyway.
no.
She
She
said she
said
never.
it the right look. She said it. She said it without saying it. You gotta pay attention to women, brother. Messy Phil. But
All
anyway, what
right,
was your
messy
next
Mo. All
topic?
right, messy Mo.
I
But no,
touched
there's no
all your
slander. There's no New
topics.
York. There's no New York slander. the way that it flew, and I saved the football game for last, and I knew I was going to talk about Eric Adams, so it flew right into that. And
You
then
started right up.
L.A. Reid is halfway New York, halfway.
No, let's not forget the Angie Martinez. You mentioned Angie Martinez,
But
all
that
New
was
York
a
people.
byproduct. That was a byproduct of the
Yeah,
Benzino
but you
show.
still mentioned all New York. It was a whole New York minute, brother, and you in DC.
He said
You
a
did
New
a
York
whole
minute.
New York minute. All right, you did it all in a New York minute.
Shout out to Angie Martinez, by the way.
Shout out to Angie. I was just like, yo,
Media
this man up here just
legend.
doing New York dirty. Like, damn, what we do to you?
No, now the only dirty I did, y'all, was with the football game because Dallas whooped
No,
my ass. You know what I mean?
you know what? You know what it is? The Giants need to regroup, get their life together. So, the cowgirls did their thing. You know what I mean?
Be no cowboy slander.
The cowgirls, bro. Why are you representing? Oh, I know why you representing Texas. I get it
Okay,
now.
hold on. It's time to get him about it. Listen, I've been a Cowboy fan since forever.
No, first, because y'all got the Washington Commanders.
That ain't
And
never been
I'm
my
like,
team.
he's not a Commander fan, but he DC hard body. See, we New York fans, we die hard Giants, win, lose, or draw. But you guys are DC hard body, DC Washington Wizards, Washington Commanders, but you're a Cowgirl fan.
First of all, I ain't no Cowgirl fan. I'm the Cowboys fan, and I
So
go
you're a
back.
Cowgirl fan.
I go back to being a fan since Tony Dorsett. I say this all the time. Was in the backfield, and I used to run that ball just like Tony Dorsett. Listen, many pounds ago, many years ago. Pause.
We don't care about what balls you running. Pause. Okay? Pause. You keep that. That's your business. But I don't understand that. You DC hard body to the T. Why not Washington Commanders?
I just never was a Redskin fan nor a Commanders fan. I just never was. Never.
Are
And
you
I
a
don't wear
Wizards
blue.
fan?
And I don't wear blue. So
Are you a Wizards fan?
I'm a Wizards fan, even though Golden State is my number one team.
Yo, you just you're a fair weather friend. You know that, right?
Never.
You're supposed to represent your state to the fullest.
What does you not wearing blue have to do with anything when Cowboys wear blue and white?
Facts. Thank you,
Because
Cassie.
some people pick their teams not necessarily off of geographical areas, but also
But you
off of
just didn't make no sense, and Cassie pointed it right out.
No, I'm just
I was
saying,
lost. I was lost in that conversation, so I had to.
Some people pick their teams by color schemes or whatever too. They don't just necessarily pick it by geographical.
So you rather blue and white than blue and red?
Who? Cowboys?
Listen, Howdy. Listen, for your birthday, make sure you get you some Floyd Mayweather boots and a cowboy hat. Okay. Okay.
Before I get to telling jokes about a team, go and get your team some legs to stand on, because them little people y'all call Giants is not doing it.
Listen, I do not know what the Giants and Jets organization is doing. I think they're picking names rather than players, and they've been doing that since Eli Manning. That's why we can't get a good, strong team. You understand? What Cassie said earlier, they're picking popular people rather than good, hard players that can build the name. So it sucks. That's why we keep losing. You building everything around this little, I ain't gonna say what color he is, but quarterback. But when he was out, they got a black quarterback to help them win the game.
That's true. That's true.
You understand? So you building it around this white franchise player, trying to build Jones' name up. When you have quarterbacks that can come and win games, not saying just because he's black, but he play and he run the ball.
Yeah.
So when Jones is hurt or whatever his name is hurt, they bring him in and we get somewhere. So what do that tell the Giants organization? You guys need to stop praising franchise players that's not that good. They just got a name.
That's a fact.
Make a new name.
I say you get the petition started, get around your city, because you move around like times anyway.
Man,
Get that petition
I don't give a.
signed.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn about none of them. I didn't even watch the game because I didn't want to watch the cowgirls switch
You
and
knew what it
and
was
and,
gonna
and
be.
slide down the court. Like nobody want to see that. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That Prescott, I'm a
He
fan of
did.
his.
He did that.
No, I'm serious.
Finally,
As a player, I'm a fan of Prescott. That's the only thing with the cowgirls I like. I like their quarterback. I'm a fan of him.
you don't like Lamb, you don't like Preston,
I
you
don't
don't
like
like
none of them. I just like
the
Prescott. That's
squad
it.
that did
That's
their
it.
thing.
No, other than that, you can keep the cowgirl panties on. I don't need them.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna say goodbye, y'all.
All
All right,
right.
Cassie, you good? You
Tell your
dry? You
daughter,
all right?
hey,
All right, you gotta
tell your
go in the
daughter.
bathroom real quick.
I'm going to eat breakfast and go work out.
You,
I
you,
am
you
going.
just say you're gonna dry up. You're going to the bathroom.
God bless America.
It's cool. Just long as you got a panty liner on, you good, baby.
Oh, Lord
It
Jesus.
won't make a mess.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Bye.
That.
Oh man, now it's two.
Hey, Wavy, you must say watch that game yesterday. Now, before yesterday, I'm with you with that. But yesterday, he showed one
Well,
hell of a
what?
quarterback. He's saying Dak is a walking interception, which he has been.
Nah,
But yesterday
he got
he
some off
did.
games, but the boy he plays. He's a great franchise player to me. Like I would love to have him on the Giants and get him away from the Cowgirls. Like I would love for him to be over there with us.
Not gonna be able to do it.
It won't because they're not gonna make a black player as a franchise player the Giants, and it's sad. They never would do that. Even though y'all
And you
quarter
you
y'all
you you
y'all,
would
y'all
think you would think that
they
they
won't.
would
Even
be
though y'all
aggressive
owner
with
is
that.
is bluntly racist, the Giants organization don't want a black franchise player, which kills me. They had opportunities to get Michael Vick. They had opportunities to get so many black quarterbacks in years and never picked one.
Question, because there's been some talks about the Jets possibly entertaining the thought of getting Colin Kaepernick. What you think about that?
I would love for that.
Hmm.
He deserves another chance. He's a great player. He stayed in
He's
shape,
notorious.
and he's a dope player. He stayed in shape. He still work out, and he deserves another chance. He represented
That's
us.
a fact.
They punish him for representing us, and that's crazy. So we all should stand behind him.
That's a fact.
We
That's a
all,
fact.
everybody should be standing behind Kaepernick. Everybody, because he lost his position for representing us.
Yes, taking a
So if
stand.
anybody not behind him, yeah, he took a stand for for us. And anybody that's black and not behind him, it's crazy, out their mind.
I hope they do follow through and get him, or some team get off their
Yeah.
bull and let him
Yeah,
let him
bring
play.
him. They ain't gonna bring him to the Giants. They only want a white franchise quarterback. I don't know what's going on with them, but we're about to slap fire out the Giants. They ain't Jersey anyway.
It's all
So
to the
they ain't
good.
Jersey. So they ain't Jersey anyway, Phil.
So you see, you
Shout
got
out
to
to the
kind of excuse,
shout out shout out to the Knicks and Nets. Because that's only two
not
teams in New York.
not the Mets and Jets, because
Oh,
you
the
know
Mets.
Rakim.
No. Shout out to the Knicks, the Nets, the Yankees, and the Mets. Because they're the only ones who actually play in New York.
Because you know Rakim had that vicious verse when he shouted
Yeah,
out all
because
the teams.
the Jets was originally from Long Island.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
You understand? Then they moved them to Jersey. So they was out here with us, but they got them across the water. Let them stay over there.
Look, you might want to bring them back home and put the Nets. Put the Giants over across the. You
Yeah, I
might want
feel
to put
like
the Giants
if
in
they play,
Jersey.
listen, if they play and get that New York in them and come back home and play home, they'd be a way better team. But then who Jersey will have? Jersey don't got no team. Jersey don't even got a basketball team no more. What the hell do Jersey got?
That's
Do they
right.
got a
They
football team?
showed up. The Nets are in Brooklyn now. That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a
Jersey
fact.
don't have a team. Like, damn, New Jersey do not have a team.
Let me ask you a question though, because you don't hear a lot of people talking about the Nets too much no more. It was a thing, especially with Hove and and this and the third Brooklyn Nets. You don't really hear too many people
Because
champion the Nets.
Brooklyn got a young roster that need to grow, and I think they're gonna grow.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a franchise player over there. They don't have a star player that everybody loves. But they got a young team that I think somebody will step up to be a star, and they will grow. That's how you built
Mm-hmm.
a good team. You know, when they had
Mm-hmm.
everybody, Kyrie and all these dudes, they didn't really take him nowhere. Shout out to
I
Kyrie
know.
because he stood for something too. You know, they didn't
Yeah.
allow him to be who they didn't allow him to be great. But damn, what's going on with the Mavericks? That's what happened when you put too many superstars together.
One team. Yeah.
Yeah, look at the
If
Mavericks.
the chemistry ain't there, then it don't matter who you got on your team, because
Kyrie
you're gonna have
Irving
to
trying to
compete
get
with
back.
each other.
He's trying to get back. He's trying to get back to his best friend LeBron James. That's what he's trying to do. No, seriously, he's trying to get back to the Lakers. He want to get the Lakers. He want to play again with LeBron before one of them retire. I think that's what
but
Kyrie is doing.
but wasn't LeBron slated to try to get to, was it Dallas or one of them, wherever the son was supposed to be trying to go? What in
Well,
Dallas or somewhere like
the son ain't going nowhere no more. He got that injury.
that? The heart injury, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he can't go nowhere, and it's crazy that happened to him too.
yeah, because he was hella
And that
talented.
might have happened. Yeah, but they was probably working him too hard as a child. That take a lot of training. You
Yeah,
understand? They was trying to develop him so quick. Got him working out this now, even though you're supposed to, but you can overexert somebody, which can affect their heart.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
You're trying to turn them into a star, and you pushing them, push them. How many kids in college passed out on court because they trained so hard? So
Overtraining
they
them,
was
not
trying to,
enough
yeah, they was
water,
trying to
not
turn Bronny into LeBron. He's not LeBron. He's Bronny. Let him grow and develop into the star he's supposed to be. Don't turn him into LeBron right now.
yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah, they overexert him. Look at the Jackson, same thing. They turned him into a star to stars young, and look what wound up happening.
That's
They're the
true.
greatest, but they got so many mental insecurity and mental issues that you know what I mean. It's just sad.
What's your take on Chrisean? Were you able to hear the all the stuff surrounding that?
Who she's another live off a clout, live off the moment woman.
Mm,
So her and Blueface to me, I don't even respect them. Y'all making these people relevant. They're not relevant. She does nothing to impress me. And I'm not
mm,
hating. I just don't agree with it. I'd rather Sexy Red. At least she got talent. It ain't much of a talent, but she's putting music out. Because Sean, what she do? Run around ratchet, fighting with one tooth missing, looking like Stewie from Family Guy? Like, this is what y'all
well,
want?
supposedly she got a project coming out. Supposedly she got some
She
music
do,
coming
because
out.
they pushing the agenda. They want all the ratchetness
Uh,
to be out there. You understand what
yeah,
I'm
that's
saying? They want that. They
that's
want it. They want our young ladies, kids are sponges. They want them to be sponges to this bullshit. They pushing the agenda. Come on, half of these people, if you had to count on real talent, which one of them would be really talented?
out of who?
No,
Out of who?
Krishan, the Sexy Reds. If you consider real talent, even though I'm not knocking any talent, because the attention span these days are short, so these kids they enjoy that because that's them. You know what I mean? So it don't
Mm,
take much to entertain a kid these days.
mm.
That's why the entertainers we got can only do 3 minute tracks, 2 minute tracks, and
And you
that's a
know what's
whole song.
crazy? You know what's crazy? The fact that you brung that up says a lot, because I was watching something where they was talking about how people are putting out releases now, whether it be EPs or full album projects, and most of their songs are the length of reels on Instagram, a minute and a half long.
Minute and a half. Yeah,
Hours,
they don't
like
have no longevity. They really don't have a longevity at all. It's a New York minute, like we said earlier. It's a whole New York minute, brother.
that's a
When
fact.
we was coming up, them songs were 7 minutes long.
You
You
had
had to have
facts.
a 16. Now, how many rappers really kicking 16s right now?
That's a fact.
A 16 bar. They whole track is 4 bars and a hook, and the song is over. That's the attention span of people these days.
That's a
You know
fact.
what I mean? The attention span is short, so the music is short. Back in the days, we had conscious music you had to listen to pay attention to. Right now, what you got to pay attention to? Nothing.
And what's his name? For Poor Righteous Teachers. I'm gonna repost that. It was a panel, some kind of discussion they was having, and he spoke about it, like the industry and what they was doing, like from the time when they were out, Poor Righteous Teachers, and the
Hmm.
variations of rappers that you had back then, from conscious rappers to like your gangster rap to this and that. You had a well balance at a point, but then they started pushing a certain narrative and pushing out, the rappers that was speaking on stuff to give shine to, more negative comments or commentary or whatever. And
I,
now fast forward into till today, you have a lot of artists that are pushing certain narratives of a certain lifestyle, and they're getting the light and the shine or whatever. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me ask you a question. These days, we don't
Sure.
have MCs anymore.
Not like that. We got some. There's
No,
some
no.
there out there, but
But J. Cole, Papoose, how many really conscious MCs that can sit there and spit a real bar that we really have? You have artists. You don't have MCs, mic controllers. You don't have that. You have a bunch. Oh, yeah, let's give some of the girls the props. Megan, she can rap. I gotta give it to her. You understand what
she's
I'm
got.
saying? To me, she rap
Yeah.
better than even Glorilla. If you listen to her, she's lyrical. You have to listen to her music other than what they popularizing on the radio. She can
Yeah.
really spit some music. She can really spit some bars. Now everybody else to me, even down to Cardi B, they're just artists. And I know Cardi personally, that's a friend. Respect to her, but she's another artist that's made up. They put out there to spit art that they want people to hear. Whatever agenda they want to push, they put it in the Nicki Minaj's, the Cardi B's, you know what I mean? They put Nicki used to be a MC, but she switched up
Oh,
and
oh,
changed to an
oh!
artist.
A hell of a people don't realize how tight she was with her flow.
Yeah,
That's a
Nicki
fact.
used to be an
That's a fact.
MC. Even but what I think is once she started getting to know what the industry was about, she started watering down her shit to get people attention.
That's like Two Chains. Two Chains is a lot more lyrical
When he
rapper,
was
but he
when he
does
was, when,
himself.
but when he was Titty Boy, but Duffel Bag Boy, he had lyrics. Then he became what like yo. I didn't even know what's Cardi B husband name um
No, Offset,
Off,
Offset.
Offset. If you listen to Offset old shit, he was lyrical. The boy could spit, and I'm like, oh damn, that was Offset. But the commercial shit is like, ugh, you feel me? But they gotta go with what society is offering. You know,
You know who? You
this
know
is
who's
what.
fire? You know who's fire? Who just put out a project? I got her on the screen, Lady London.
Oh yeah, everybody keep talking about her. Yeah, they
Ladies,
said
yeah.
she's nice.
You ever
Yeah,
heard none of her stuff?
nah. But my boys was talking about her the other day because
I'm
they
gonna
was
tag you.
comparing the new girls,
Yeah,
and they said
I'm
she. I told her I was supposed to check it out because my bros they was like, "Yo, Lady London is nasty," and I was like, because we
man.
was talking about Megan because I love Megan. I think Megan is very talented. To me,
You,
she's one of the only
you just,
talented ones that's new.
I think you just bound by the chocolate. I'm gonna mute him up, like. I think Mo bound by the chocolate. He mesmerized by Megan's chocolate. I think that's what it is, more so than the artistry. I'm just saying. You good? Oh, you still talking. Chrisean goes, Scarlett is fire. I like Scarlett, though. I want to see. He heard that. He said, yeah. I want to see where Scarlett goes.
Scarlett, she stick to her art, and that's what I love about her.
Yeah, I like
She don't let the
Scarlett.
industry change her, and that she's a drill rapper, a
I
female
want to see
drill
where
rapper. She stick to her art.
I want to see her blossom outside of drill, though. I want to see. But that she
Nah,
kind of
you
stays.
can't. Hold on, that's what we see. This is when we want to change her. You can't change her. This is her craft. Even though she got pop music coming out, she's a multi-talented girl because all she did was write. You understand? She got
But
dance songs coming out, but to try to
if
change her to MC Light, it ain't gonna work. That's not Scarlett.
but if you go back to her TikTok videos early before that that New York anthem, she really wasn't drilling. She really wasn't. She was on
No,
some other
Scarlett.
shit.
No, Scarlett. No, she wasn't. She TikTok. Scarlett did the. She was a marketing genius. She did what TikTok wanted. She got attention. Rapping to the sausage and this and that. That's what the kids like to see. She got the attention, so she did what she had to do. And salute to her because of her story. She did what she had to do, you go from shelters to being a up and coming star. Salute to Scarlett. I never had nothing to say bad about her ever. I'm
That's a
not gonna
fact.
critique her music because that girl went through a lot. She went from shelters to group homes to this and that to her big break. I just don't like who she got managing her. D and them Rough Riders. Sorry to say, but they're gonna rob that girl blind.
Oh wow,
Sorry. Why you think
wow,
Swiss Beats is on her? Swiss Beats jumped on her project. She got $4 million. They're gonna eat that check up.
yeah,
They're gonna eat that check up. All them old niggas, all they gonna do is rob that little girl blind. Especially because she don't know the business. That's just my opinion. They're gonna rob her
yeah.
blind. Why you think Swiss jumped on that project so hard? He's the executive producer. Once they gave her that $4 million, who you think gonna eat that $4 million up? Yeah.
Hmm.
Everybody say he don't need it, just like he didn't need the verses money, but that's why verses fell out. They all need the money.
That's a fact. Well, listen, Mo. I know you wanted to come in earlier, but I think it flowed
Man,
better doing it the way I did it, or whatever the case may be. Still give time for people to come up and say their ones and twos about the whole thing, but it gives me time to get more topics in and out, or whatever the case
well,
may
let me
be. You
say
got
my
any
last word.
that's it.
My
Your final
final
word.
word is stop that New York minute shit when you start your show. Okay? The Giants will be something one day. All
They
right?
said what?
Hopefully, we already know the Cowgirls gonna make it, but they're not gonna win a championship because they can't. How long? How much can you? How much running can you do in hills? So
You know
you
what?
know,
There will be no
and
Cowboy
and,
slander.
and, and listen, and Erica Adams need to be impeached. You need to go. All right, we don't
That
like
sound
Erica
like New
Adams
York
out here.
slander. That sound like New York
I'm from
slander to
New
me.
York, so I'm gonna tell. I'm from New York, so I can do that. And shout out to Scarlett. Scarlett is
Shout
gonna
out
be
to
the new
Scarlett.
wave for real. And Big Phil
Yeah, yeah.
and Cassie, I know you wet over there. Be good, dry it up a little bit, baby, before you go out to breakfast. Shout out to Shy with Shy.
Shy was talking about she was gonna come up early, but she didn't. So
She
see you
probably ain't
there.
brush her teeth. Shout out to Shy. Make sure you brush your teeth. And Night Rider, stay out of them DMs. Look, on that note,
Salute, bro.
holla.
Messy Mo has spoken. Messy Mo has definitely spoken. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been another one. Hopefully, y'all like the transition of the format thus far to where more topics can be discussed, and then we can get to the dialogues or whatever people's opinions on it. Hopefully, Hopefully y'all like it. If not, get in my DM, come holler at me and let me know what you like, what you didn't like. You know what I'm saying? The show is in our hands, not just my hand, but our hands, so that we can make this the best possible morning show that y'all can experience. But listen, y'all know what I like to say, huh? Smile. Oh, hold on. Sarah Lynn talking about Phil and Mo can redo the Mario brothers, but be the Messi brothers. Now that's funny. That's funny, Sarah Lynn. Look, you stopped me in my tracks with that one. Thank you, Papa. Appreciate that. Thank you, Pretty Passion Fruit and others who got holler bugged out. Listen, smile, because you never know what it might do for somebody, including yourself. More importantly, love on somebody on purpose with purpose, huh? And on top of that, I'm not anti-you. I'm pro-me with the emphasis on building we. So let that marinate your melon until the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay until that day. Hold up. Stop the presses. Listen, y'all stop bringing me stuff about stuff going on in other places and other spaces, because I don't give a damn about what they got going on. I don't. If it ain't positive, I don't want to know about it. People got my name out their mouth, they can have at it, because obviously they need me to breathe. They must need me to breathe. And who am I? I'm just little old Phil, big Phil, that is. But if they want to continue to slander my name, talk about my name, say my name, say my name, say my name, let them have at it, huh? But they're not gonna get no retorts. They're not gonna get no rebuttals. They're not gonna get no pushback. Pause. They're not getting none of that, because I don't give a damn about none of it. Listen, I wish everybody success. I wish everybody do well. Some people are miserable, and misery loves company. And sometimes you got to walk solo dolo in this world. And I choose positive vibes only. That part, huh? You say, ain't nothing little. You right, ain't nothing little. All big. Say it again. Say it again. Say it nice, Miss A Block. Big Pheel. So no, I'm just playing. But yeah, no, they can have at it. I heard little things that different ones was lying and saying certain things and trying to change the scope of what things that happened. Guess what? You can have at it. He can have at it. She can have at it. They can have at it. Listen, I got one life to live, and I'm going to live it to the fullest. And again, positive vibes only. Until the next episode, huh? Y'all know what it is. Y'all gonna get the figgity up out of here. You feel me?